Hello, my sexy muffins, and welcome to the first Valentine's. Well, whenever this is put out, I don't know if it's going to be put out first, possibly first, at first or second, maybe third of the Valentine's Day updates that are specific that you all voted on and that I am doing for also Patreon. So there will at least be 7, and they're going to probably be after Valentine's Day week. For Valentine's Day, we are doing in this one Asmodeus and Fizzarolli sharing a darling. Both of them are Yandere for their darling for Valentine's Day date. So, let's go. I'm just winging it as is. And yeah. As I was saying, these will be out a little bit late because my partner had to put down their cat because he couldn't breathe and there was other issues. I'm not going to get into the details, but he was almost over 19 years old because she got him like when he was almost a year old. And literally the day before it was the 19-year anniversary of having him, that we had to be put down, so it's rough. Anyways, other than that, let's do this. So, disclaimer: Asmodeus from Helluva Boss and Fizzarolli from Helluva's are not Yandere canon, and simping for fictional characters and fictional Yanderes is fine as long as you separate fiction from reality and do not be gross or illegal about it. Also, they are a canon couple, and this is just for fun, not to be taken seriously. And that we love the ship as is, but this is just for fun and not to be taken seriously. Okay, so let's do this. Asmodeus and Fizzarolli got up on Valentine's Day, letting you sleep in. You were their partner, and they were more than happy to let you sleep in as they got things done. They got to work on having the house and everything perfect for you. They planned to go to work while the servants took care of you and pampered you, but they were going to have a surprise for you at the end. You did not know what it was. You haven't been dating them for more than a year and did not think that they would do Valentine's Day, as Asmodeus and Fizzarolli are big on lust and not of love. So you thought Valentine's Day wouldn't be such a big deal. Unfortunately, it was, because they are obsessed with you and need to prove it to you. So you got ready for the day, spending it being pampered and such. You felt very great, but also a bit worried if they were just doing this to pacify you. You did not know. Meanwhile, Fizzarolli and Asmodeus were getting everything ready for the perfect date. They got everything ready, and then when night came, they came and had you get dressed, and then they get dressed. They were going to do something big. A limo came and took you out to the most popular club in all of the lustering. Obviously Ozzy's, so yeah, it's their own place, so. But instead of sitting up in the VIP booth, it was out in the open for everyone to see. People stared and gawked as Asmodeus and Fizzarolli sat with you openly on a date instead of just lust. You were flustered and did not know what to do, but you were happy that they were willing to be out in the open about this. It was sweet and romantic, and something you did not expect them to do. Though it still appeared to some people that it was a lustful date, but for being in Ozzy's. But the underhanded gesture was very romantic. You finally sit down with them, and they smile at you. So, I gotta get into character. So, cutie pie, Fizzarolli says, looking at you, taking your hand. We were wondering, we have been dating for almost a year, and we were wondering if you wanted to take it to the next level, he says, wiggling his eyebrows. Sorry, force habit. They blushed. You blushed. Yes, you. You blushed and looked at them shocked. You did not know what that meant. You guys did do some intimate adult fun time stuff. But you've never... What did they mean by the next step? Asmodeus chuckles. Come on, Fizz, you can't just ask her like that, he says, looking at his boyfriend and your boyfriend as well. You look between them, not knowing what they meant. And that is when Fizzarolli and Asmodeus both got down on one knee. You were by both of them, eyes shifting between them, shocked and a little bit flustered. The room was silent. You could hear crickets chirping if there were any. "What are you doing?" you asked. Your face flushed with color as all eyes were on you, and even a spotlight was on the three of you. "We are going to ask you to be ours and ours alone." "You bet," Fizzarolli says, grinning. "So what do you say, doll? Be our cherry pie?" I don't know. I can't do Fizzarolli. I am not in character for him. "Be our special someone," he says. Oh god, the cringe. Opening his ring, and there was a themed ring of his, and Asmodeus a theme ring of his. It was a bit gaudy looking, but it was a symbol for them, for you to wear, that you belonged to them, that they owned you in a sense, though it was also a romantic gesture. Your eyes tear up, and they looked worried that you were going to say no and run away. They could not handle that. They needed you. They needed you. And they would have you. You nodded your head and then kissed Fizzarolli and then Asmodeus. Fizzarolli lifts you up and spins you around in his very flexible legs and arms. You giggle and cling to his chest, though not wanting to fall. "Fizz!" You laughed. And he chuckles and puts you down. "So, give me your finger," he says, wiggling his fingers happily. And he slipped on the finger. Not slipped on the finger. He slipped on the ring for you, and then Asmodeus did the same. They both kissed you, and there were whispers, but also claps. It was an odd sensation, seeing the King of Lust be so romantic and in love. What did this mean for you? Who knows? Who knows? But this was a beautiful moment, and it was going to be a happily ever after. You could not wait for your future with them, though you were still uneasy because what did this mean for you? Did it mean that you belonged to the King of Lust and his impish little plaything? Or was it something more? You had no idea, but you did not care in this moment. You were just happy and happy with them. Love was in the air. Okay. I had no idea how to do Fizzarolli for this one. I'm going to have to research his character better. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. And now for the Patreon outro. Doo-doo. So, as of this recording, I have 2 patrons, which is Wicked Brony. Shout out to them. They are in the Witch, Warlocks, and Sorcerers tier, and they are my 2nd patron, an awesome Witch patron. And then there is my top tier, Gav Imp, who has done art for this channel, and who has been my first patron and such, and a big supporter of the channel and certain things that I have created and helped flesh it out. So yes, thank you, Gav. Well, Gav Imp's their Tumblr name, but their Patreon name is Gav. Sorry. Brain fart. Thank you, Gav. Thank you, Wicked Brony. You are both amazing, and this is your shout out. And now back to the regular outro. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed. If you would like to see more Valentine's Day or holiday theme, such as Christmas or Lunar New Year or whatever, I will have a holiday playlist at the end. And if you would like to see more Helluva Boss and Has Been No Tell Yandere, there will also be a playlist at an end, and a video suggested somewhere. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed, and stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. Happy Valentine's Day, part 1 out of 7 at least. I hope you all enjoyed, and stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. I think I said that multiple times. Oh well. Anyways, bye-bye!